Today is January 11th, and the Yankees got not just Luke Weaver, but Luke Weaver and Marcus Stroman. Let's talk all about it. Usually we pause because the song's playing, but there's no
Right.
song.
No
That
song.
was natural reaction. Jake, how are you?
James, BBD, I'm good. Good. Thursday night. What am I going to watch? Bad sports. Am I going to watch a movie? The same conversation I've had for 3 years. I just watched sports. And then Marcus Stroman side with the Yankees. So, man, I was doing a little dusting off the old home laptop and getting ready for this. And I'm excited to talk about it because Yanks fans are excited. We've been looking for something to chew on. It's not what we thought we were going to chew on. You know what I'm saying? Sing song ep.
uh, I'm trying to wait for the link to come out since we're live streaming so I can retweet it and let people get in here. Guess I should just open up YouTube as well and find that. So yeah, I mean, it's a 2-year deal for 30.
37, 18 and a half per year. A vesting option for the third year. I do not know how it vests yet.
Well, that's so it's lighter. He turned down 1 year 21 mil from the Cubs. So that's interesting when everyone seems to be getting more. Maybe he just wanted to get a 2-year deal. Maybe he wanted to be off the Cubs. So maybe he's still very excited about getting more money overall. 2-year deal with the Yankees and kind of cheap for this market. Like I guess 2 for 45, trying to like just play off the qualifying offer number. So, the talent, the upside of his talent and the price point actually really pretty nice. BBD has his hand up.
I have how the third year vests 140 innings pitched in year two.
Okay. Wow. So it's like just a marker. It's not an option.
Stay healthy and you'll get this in the second year. I think one of the beautiful things, we're probably going to have a lot of people watch this episode. If you want, we recorded about, I don't know, 6 hours ago.
No. We tanked that. We deleted it.
No, we didn't. So you can see, our genuine, see if our reactions are different than what they thought they would be, and subscribe to the channel. So how about that? Dude, the contract's nice. The contract's nice. For what's been handed out this free agency, the contract's nice.
Yes.
But we're worried about our Yankees.
Well, it's just it was supposed to be a lot different.
Yamamoto.
I think this means they're done pitching wise. That's where maybe people have a different reaction or don't understand. It's not like Stroman itself. Like, we think this signifies the end of them attaining starting pitching. They got Luke Weaver to be their swingman, 6 arm, and then they have Stroman, which pushes them to 5. Also, I indulged in a bit of a gummy a while ago and was about to go to sleep. So bad timing to get hit with this news if there's some weird delays in response.
Yeah, I could see some of that. There's a chance I indulge. I'm not sure. BBD's wearing a weird shirt.
Tweets out there.
Tweets live. Yeah, I think there's two conversations. It's a Yankees conversation and it's a Stroman conversation. And we just did this about 5 hours ago. But they signed him. And the number is less than we expected. So with the contracts going this free agency, Sonny Gray, who is a Yankee fan favorite, I think he was 3 for 75. Now, Sonny Gray did have a better last year, but there are two guys that have had comparable careers. And I know, some Yankee fans didn't like how Sonny pitched in New York. Stroman's pitched in New York. So if there's boxes you were checking, if this was a blind resume test and we were doing, and this is kind of what the Yankees did. Like, let's be honest. The Yankees were searching for value and they got maybe – Jimmy, we've been doing, talking baseball. We've been doing every bigger free agency signing and most of the signings. I don't think there's been a single signing that happened that we've been like, value. Like, I think with the resume and what's been handed out this free agency, this is the first value free agent contract, which is good and bad. Because at one point we were looking at Yamamoto, who got, almost half a bill and might be a revolutionary pitcher. We don't know, but we got something we do know for not a bad price.
I mean, he's probably going to be awesome and win 2 Gold Gloves.
That would be cool.
And pitch well. I don't know. He doesn't have to face the Yankees when he pitches in the Bronx anymore, so throw those stats out the window. He likes, animosity and going back and forth with fans, so maybe he fits in great. Maybe him and Verdugo just yell at the fans every night, and then we got some dudes with attitude in the clubhouse. He does have the personality of someone that could thrive in the Bronx, and he probably wants it. So he's in the rotation.
If he's good, he's going to be one of the most beloved Yankees ever. If he's ever was dramatic. I meant in the honestly what I meant was in the duration of talking Yanks. But Jim, think about how beloved some of the players that we've talked about, Swisher and Granderson, are on different levels. Remember how much Clint Frazier was loved? Marcus Stroman, if he's good, Clinton had a good few weeks and he was beloved by a lot of Yankee fans for a little bit. If Strowman pitches to his baseball card, he will be beloved and hated by a chunk, but he'll be beloved, especially by young Yankee fans. You just started eating. We're recording a podcast.
I did.
Can't you?
Your mom hates
just have a snack. You just had a snack. No way.
No way you're snacking.
Come on, I'm chewing.
Hey, let me kick it to you. Oh, he's chewing. He's snacking. No way.
Go up a little more time. I thought you had so much left.
Is it peanut butter? What was that?
It's peanut butter. It takes a while to chew. Jake.
Okay, Marcus Stroman is 33 years old.
I'm so unexcited for when Stroman pitches against. If there's ever a Stroman versus Manaea matchup in next year's, I might puke.
Yankees Mets?
Fucking.
Who'd you mean? I could tell from the start.
Blue Jays.
Manoah.
I said Manaea.
Yeah, I see how that happened now.
Yeah.
If they ever share the mound, the amount of fake fighting and yelling, cross the Audi sign, and Stro yelling back is shit, man. Even just a Blue Jays versus Yankees series, those guys are going to be leaning over the rail, yelling at each other. I just got so annoyed by that.
I think one of his more famous Yankee tweets about disliking Yankee fans is defending Manoah. So they might be buddies. It doesn't matter if they're boys or they're not. I mean, those two are getting a nice little bicker this year. Hey, the Yankees are going to play with piss and vinegar. Verdugo plays that way. Stroman plays that way. I don't know.
They're definitely done though, right? The weird thing is that all the Snell stuff got leaked right before the Strowman stuff got announced, which to me feels like the Yankees trying to soften the blow, being like, hey, we did try to get someone better. He turned us down. You want us to pay, we're out there trying to get the better guys, but it's just not a fit. We got Strowman. The fact that stuff all leaked right before this, to me, feels like it was the Yankees kind of yeah, well, we tried to get him.
Right.
To everyone that's really? Strowman? So
look at this number
timing.
Blake Snell wouldn't take from us. We got Strowman for $100 million less than the offer Snell said was too low.
I'm interested to see. The easy, safe bet is the Yankees are done. And I mean, like,
I have
done.
that.
Like, maybe a bullpen guy. Like, I could see them signing Jordan Hicks or someone like that. But relatively, I think the Yankees are done. Unless it's like a full big whoa move. You know, we've kind of gotten past Glaber rumors, and I don't know how you'd replace him at this point. That like, unless the Yankees, I would assume they're done. It would be, we would love, if we were running the Yankees, how about this game? We would want another starting pitcher.
Yeah, or like there's no room now. I mean, if you think they're going to go get Monty or Snell, if you're listening, who's out of the rotation now?
Right.
And think about the Yankees making that decision.
With where the rotation's at, it's hard to see them signing a Monty or Snell, banking on what is, of course, the inevitable spring training, a starter gets hurt injury.
No, there's no
that
way
level of
there's no way they're
signing
signing another pitcher that pushes anyone out of this 5-man rotation.
Yeah.
Unless they sign fucking Snell or Monty to a long deal and trade Clark for someone else. Like, no way.
Right. Which at the beginning of the offseason, if you told us that would have happened. Because right now, we're in a PEMDAS. This is the PEMDAS part of the offseason. It's all order of operations. Like,
parentheses.
If these moves happen differently, like if Luke Weaver was the first sign of the Yankees offseason in November, we go, yeah, Lukey Dookie's back. He'll be a swing man. We'll see what he does for us, but it's all right. He signed today, and we're nervous. We're like, is he our 5? Are they rolling with him? What else is left to the order of operations? We're kind of assuming it's done. Could there be a lot? Like you just said, could they trade Clark and sign someone still? They could, but I mean that, it's mid-January now.
Yeah, the start spring training. The Yankees rotation is here.
Let me give the roster a look.
Cole, Rodon, Stroman, Nestor, Clark. That's your rotation if everyone stays healthy out of camp.
Can quibble about exact order, but basically.
I mean, I don't know.
Someone in the chat asked, why do we hate this move so much? It's because we thought this was going to be the secondary. We thought Strowman was going to be the Luke Weaver and Yamamoto or one of the top dudes was going to be the Strowman. So it's not our reaction isn't to just Yankees getting Strowman. It's we think this signifies the end of the offseason. That's why there's like a bigger cloud of like, damn, okay, that's all we did.
If they're going to get a better pitcher, it's at the deadline.
I'd love to ask Aaron Boone, and we will be January 29th. We're doing a live
12 days after your sister's birthday.
It's 12 days after my sister's birthday, January 17th. Same as Kenny Poon. That's how I remember. For which one? Downtown Social.
Downtown.
7 and 9. Doors open at 6:30. We've sold over 100 tickets. I think there's only 200 there. We're going to be up there with Aaron Boone. So I could ask him the question that I don't think he'd answer, and I don't think they would do because you're right, Jimmy, and with the episode you said earlier that we've deleted, like they're believing in full bounce back from Rodon and Nestor. When we talked about them signing the other pitchers, again, it's all expectation and perspective. If Carlos Rodon were to start next year as potentially our 4, you're like, holy crap, like Carlos Rodon, if he goes back to the couple years before that, that dude's awesome, nasty. If Carlos Rodon's the guy that we're looking at as our best case 2 again, which is what we said coming into last offseason, as a Yankee fan, you should be nervous. I mean, he had a really tough year last year, injury and pitching wise. So yeah, there's more concern. I do think the Yankees could sign, I guess where I was, could you tell Nestor and Clark are the 2 guys that they would probably get funky with? Could you say we're going to do some 6-man or we might need you out of the rotation? Or the Yankees just want to do that.
Cole doesn't do 6-man.
Right. I didn't say Cole.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he doesn't let anyone do that. Like a 6-man rotation.
He would
Cole
still
would still
pitch
go
on
every
his
5.
days, but you tell Clark and Nestor that
So they're doing like every other or whatever. Yeah, they've done that before.
until
It's not gonna
someone
happen. They're not adding any more pitchers. Is that what
until
we're getting at?
But they need to. That's
They're
the
not.
problem. That's
They're not
the
gonna add
problem.
another starter.
Because someone's going to get hurt.
For sure.
And they know that.
That's why they got Weaver.
Know that.
That's why they got Weaver. They're not going to push any of these guys out of the starting 5.
Yeah, I don't have them getting somebody that we consider better than Marcus Stroman coming in.
Yeah, I don't know. You need more starting pitching.
Is there a world where where they reunite with Paxton or something, and because he's like one of the better 1-year options right now? That maybe, I don't know. I would guess no, honestly, but
Junis, spring training invite.
Keep saying that.
Yep.
Normally in song. I don't know. Coming off a year where you started the season with your 8th starting pitcher, you traded away your pitching depth, you got hurt last year. You can't go into the season with these 5.
Stroman's also injury prone.
It's usually not bad. I think he's had like hip stuff. Like he still gets.
But yeah. I mean, there are some people available that like also aren't injury prone. That's kind of their thing.
Right. Well, that would be the Rodon, Stroman got banged up last year, and Nestor and Rodon, they had like tough pitcher injuries.
Yeah. Rodon's injury history is really bad. It's everything. So
Strowman's isn't the kind of history that's like actively scary.
I don't know. I guess I'm trying to compare some of the Yankee teams and how they treated to our guy Domingo. Because let's say Luke Weaver's their new Domingo, right? Like Domingo was the guy they could call up, he could start, he could relieve. Herman's actually gone this year. And he was sneaky a part of the last every season, usually more than we expected. Let's say that Luke Weaver's Domingo Germán. The Yankees know they use that guy every year. So they brought in Luke Weaver. Sure. Go get it, Luke. Then you have 5 starting pitchers.
Yeah.
And 3 of them have pretty serious injury concern for this season.
But
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Brito, Beater, Vasquez, Heel. Same shit to them. Just another stud they're going to bring up, eat some innings, shock the world, trade him for the next one, Soto.
Right, but there's 3 other starting pitchers they use that, King.
Yeah. For half the year.
Vasquez, Brito.
Yeah, I just changed Brito into Beater and Vasquez into Heel. And King, I changed King into Weaver. We just replaced everyone.
They were bad last year.
Yes. That's why they upgraded to Beater, Heel, with Juan Soto.
They've got Juan Soto.
Yes.
I don't know.
I have a Strowman stat we might like.
Okay.
He gets Devers out.
Yes.
Devers 1 for 10.
Ha!
So teach Cole something.
But Judge's numbers are going to be worse because he doesn't get his free hits off Stroman now.
Right. All right. Update from Boston fans that remember him from Toronto. They're hyped for him to be a part of the rivalry. So, I mean, that'll get loud at some point. Good way to win.
Interest me.
It's a good way to win fans.
Yanks are
Pitch,
awful when they do that stuff.
They have been. Pitch 7 shut at Fenway and get Boston mad. People love you. Get rocked at Fenway. People hate you.
Well, I
Current
don't
Tampa
hate
Bay.
Cole.
Well, he pitches great against every other baseball team.
Yeah, that's true.
He won the Cy.
Current Tampa Bay Rays have combined for 1 homer against Marcus Stroman. They have combined a 594 OPS.
Well,
Owns the division.
loves the Bronx.
Kiermaier kills him.
Stroman's gonna have a great year. Stroman is going to have a significant. I'll take that word back. Stroman's going to have a better year than one of Nestor or Rodon.
Yes. Ooh, here's a fun game.
Like that, I'm not unconfident in that. I just thought there was going to be 2 pitchers joining the rotation that were of high quality.
Garrett Cole, Cy Young, leader, awesome. Sure. Who's the starting pitcher? There's 4 starting pitchers. If you had to place a bet, who of them would have the best season in 25? Your money on the line.
Besides Garrett Cole.
Rodon, Stroman, Schmidt, Nestor.
You do first. Because
To have the best year next year, like the safest bet, is Stroman.
Safest bet.
Yes. Like Stroman's year-over-year results are fairly steady. It's, between high to 3
So is he the 2?
High to 3 threes to low to, low 4s. Marcus Stroman's done that pretty much every season except one.
Yeah. No, I agree. He's the surest bet.
Nestor, injury, and there's just always the Nestor, like, I don't know, it felt like a fever pitch when it was happening. And then Rodon should be the bet, but also has had a serious injury and serious injury history that, like, he needs to be the answer if the Yankees want to be good. And then it's Clark, like, developing a little more in what, his first season as a starter. It's tough.
I don't have Clark finishing 4.
No. He doesn't have the injury risk.
Yeah. So if they go out and make a trade, that'd be cool, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Bring in Bieber or Cease or.
And with the team as currently constructed, if you're going to make a move like that, how likely is that you get that done? I guess you can get done without trading away one of the guys currently in the rotation, which would be Clark. But
when's the last time the Yankees broke camp with all 5? I think it was actually 2021, and they all pitched for a while. No, 2022. Right? It was like all 5 Yankees have made all their starts.
One of those years, yeah.
I feel like 1 or 2 of those years, it was at least whoever they did start the year with went for a while.
I think 2018.
I don't recall if that was.
I think it was 2018 and 2022.
I think so. There's a chance maybe we lost somebody in spring still.
Savant.
Just the guys they started with. Went.
Yes, that's true.
This is a funky Yankees team, man.
Yeah, the Verdugo, Grisham, so like the clubhouse is way different for the first time.
Which is fun. Excited to see some new guys, but man, I don't know. You just forget how much baseball changes and yeah, dude, this Yankees team.
Yes, when you look at, you have Soto, Verdugo, Trent Grisham, and then Stroman.
And then the kid Wells, Volpe, those are could be our starting catcher and shortstop next year. And it's like, who are you guys? I don't know. This is just, dude, the bullpen,
you can't get down with the bullpen.
I've got no qualms with the soul in the bullpen. But like, when we used to do Talking Yankees beach day trivia questions, like the bullpen, you don't even answer because you're like the bullpen's together. Like they're each other's guys. Kley, Johnny, Tommy. All right. Like that feels Yankees bullpen. Hamilton, Efros, Gonzalez, Marinaccio, and Luke Weaver.
Well, I think Kahnle and Efros should get along well.
I think you're right. And all the guys I mentioned, I like, but like I don't have them in the same room together. I don't 24 Yankees. Let's go.
Do you think they're gonna have a thing, or they're just gonna be all playing their own little duo trio section? Like, let's do some galvanizing at camp.
Who galvanizes the bullpen? Tommy.
In his own way. I don't know. I don't know who the leader of that bullpen is.
Yeah, because Tommy's
the oldest.
Tommy's kind of like a cool Jerry Gergich. Like, you need to make fun of him.
That's odd that Tommy Kahnle is like the elder statesman in the bullpen. He's got the most service time in a landslide, and he's the oldest.
Landslide.
Holy shit. That's crazy to me that he's 4 years older than the next person in age in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle's the mature older statesman.
Are we selling him short? Is he the big brother?
Is he the top dog? Clay Holmes in stature and presence, but holy smokes. I didn't realize that Kahnle's like the vet giving advice. When we
how did this happen, right? Because it felt like Zach Britton was in our bullpens. Yeah. Chapman, I guess, was always like kind of the alpha.
Yeah.
The alpha, yeah.
Kahnle was awesome when he came on and chatted with us. So not that he doesn't have like a real normal side to him.
Kahnle's awesome, but it's just maybe this is more of an us problem. We've seen Tommy Kahnle become the guy that tortured LaTroy Hawkins, the veteran, and everyone kind of ended up on his side. And the guy that
LaTroy tortured him and he didn't like it.
Right. And I think Kahnle ended up looking good on that.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, okay, like nice, Tommy. And then yeah, I mean, how many was it last year or 2 years ago they did the intelligible Tommy noises?
Yeah.
So I don't, he's a silly guy.
Longer.
Dude, I have good news for you. I have good news for you. I have good news for you. When you're scouting the roster right now and looking at groupings of people and seeing if they'd get along, if they'd click, if they have group identity, what you've been doing, Jake.
Right. The bullpen thing.
Yeah. There's a group that you picture the four of them on the bench, and I just gave away who it is entirely.
Okay.
They enjoy each other, man. I mean, Peraza, Cabrera, obviously. Trevino gets along with them, and Trent's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like that's a decent chat. They're all talking to each other. No one's left ISO.
Yeah, like they get pretty bummed. Like when someone gets hurt and the other's gonna be like playing every day, they're kind of like, damn, like no Peraza for 2 weeks.
Chatting.
Yeah.
I have Grisham connecting a few groups.
Yeah. Trent's a guy. Mustache.
The infield is a complete repeat of last year.
Rizo. Yeah.
So they know each other.
They're cool. They've got good balance, veterans, respect.
You thinking Greg Bird?
I wasn't thinking about Greg Bird.
It was like the power lefty bat.
We me and him just befriended each other on Instagram. So
Same.
He's back.
He's raking in Melbourne now. Or Peter Moylan's aces.
Is there gonna be anything else with this roster? Like I've thrown out the bench veteran before, like maybe a bullpen guy, and we might be done.
I think he'll start getting loud about Jordan Hicks.
Which mic is it?
Honestly, both sound good.
A. B. A.
Definitely
Big
that
A.
one. A.
You guys are correct. Good job.
Okay. We can't end with guess that, Mike.
If they do Jordan Hicks, he's almost as much younger than everyone in the bullpen as Tommy Kahnle is older than everyone.
Dude,
He's
I think they invested in the bullpen when they brought Matt Blake over, and that was so they never have to invest in the bullpen ever again.
Yeah. Cheapest place to invest in a way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my wish list would be like Jordan Hicks and like
bench bat.
a really old guy to be in the bullpen. A really old. Who's what's his name? Alex, the big lefty? Or no, I'm thinking of Alex Wood. No, who's that? Rich Hill.
Oh.
I have him as a spring training invite.
Yeah.
As I said that on the episode we deleted from earlier.
The episode we did a couple
Deleted
hours
and
ago.
you can't go check out what we said there.
Still up.
Rich
Hill might be a Yankee spring training.
I had a thought that I can't
He's older than Matt Blake, right?
Rich Hill's like 42.
Yeah.
Official Rich Hill age guesses.
41.
The opening day of 2024.
Opening day.
On opening day, how old do you think he has a birthday between now and then?
44.
44, yeah.
Hey, you looked it up, Jake.
You copy my answer? My hands tied.
You cold?
A little.
Dude.
Yeah.
They're done.
I never come in this room. I lost this room.
What is that room?
This is Jess's room. Jess's bonus room. I don't know. I just lost. New York City.
It's like 20 picture frames behind you. The other way.
A little cold.
Other side.
Yeah, I don't see him this way.
Yeah, he turned the wrong way.
I'd never
on the
come
windowsill.
Turn the
She's
other
working
way.
in here.
Turn the other way.
Oh wow.
That's 7, 8. I can count.
Look at this.
Did you frame that one?
I've never framed anything. Roger Rabbit. Oh, there's some of me and Jess. This is nice.
You like that room?
I'm gonna start coming in here more.
Yo, I got a lot of baseball books.
Okay.
Should I show everyone before we leave?
All the baseball books?
No, I just bought a ton.
Not all of them.
I just bought a ton. Hold on, they're right here.
All of them.
I feel like I saw maybe Katie got a book or two for Christmas as well. That's so many.
It's a lot of books, man.
I just bought all of these for like $12 on eBay.
Which is the one you're most excited about?
Oh man.
Ranked 12 to first.
Well, Moe's
top
last
2.
day of no. This is the last night of the dynasty, so I'm not excited about that one. I didn't choose the books. Just $12 for a box of baseball books. And I was like, yeah. Oh, I like these old ones. Baseball's greatest pitchers from like the 1940s or something. You're like, what were they saying then? Oh, look at this. This book's called Yankees Fans Only. It's got a signature. Dear Bob, Merry Christmas to you and Beanie.
It's Bob's old Christmas book. Come on, man. Stop. Someone find out whose book this is. We're giving it back.
He sold it or something.
Somebody's grandma accidentally sold somebody's grandpa's book.
I got Kratzy's book, backup catcher.
Like that.
And this one's supposed to be real good, Beebs. Like an actual good book.
Oh, okay.
So,
Kinsella.
dude, I'm full of books back here. It's awesome.
But let's, before we wrap up, one quick game of which mic is it, and let's just get out of here.
All right, ready? Everyone, close your eyes if you're looking. A. B. Beebs, your guess?
I would guess B.
I'm leaning B.
Good call. I thought I had you.
Comment
It was
below.
a great hand.
It's a good attempt.
We're playing
All right,
again
let's
Monday.
go Yanks.